Hi, I'm Sian. I'm the founder and chief storyteller at Retold, and you're watching Cosmo Careers. Retold is a pre-owned fashion boutique, so we have over 8,000 pieces of perfect condition pre-owned fashion, everything from high street all the way through to designer brands. And then we've got an amazing vintage selection as well. We are about sustainable fashion. The most sustainable type of fashion is one that's already hanging in your wardrobe. As we all know, Dubai is a very popular shopping destination. So what we want to do is provide a more sustainable, more affordable option to shop. No, I actually studied interior architecture at university and went on to sort of work in my career for about 15 years. And I sort of started this up as a side hustle, mostly because I had a shopping problem, because I liked to buy lots of new clothes and didn't necessarily wear them all. I wouldn't say there's a typical day. So we have a beautiful boutique, which I have a great team, and they handle most of the stuff that happens in the boutique itself. But I run the business as a whole. So my day could go from accounting to HR to ordering stationery to changing toilet seats I was doing the other day because we had a broken toilet seat. So I'm doing things like that to, meetings with investors or potential collaborators or press interviews, things like that. So there's no real typical day, there's no real typical week. It's a bit chaotic, to say the least, yeah. To be honest, as a kid, I always thought I'd have my own architecture practice one day. And while I was studying university, I actually did summer internships here in Dubai. I've been here 30 years, so I was coming back to Dubai for each summer, and I was doing work experience. So I did 5 summers work experience over the course of my studies. And I actually think I learned more during those 3 months in the summer than I did at the 9 months during my university sort of studies. So the actual in a work environment, dealing with other people, building relationships with colleagues and clients and things like that, that was completely invaluable in terms of building my career. And then funnily enough, I actually joined the company that I was doing all that work experience for. I joined them as my first job. They sort of said, as soon as you graduate university, there's a job here waiting for you. So really, it then gave me, the first step on the career ladder for me. I would say do lots of research. It's not something I did when I was sort of switching careers, if you like. Whilst I always knew I wanted to have my own business, obviously I've sort of changed the focus of what the business is. But I didn't do a lot of research. I kind of sort of jumped into the project and at first I was running it alongside my career, which would be a huge point of advice. Make sure that you've got, money coming in from a job, from a career, and while you work on your passion project on the side. I would always say don't rush into it. Even now, several years into it, every day I take on bigger and bigger challenges, and had I not had a really sort of stable career and some maturity and some wisdom of age behind me, I don't think I would have been able to do it for sure. I'm going to classify my job at the moment as an entrepreneur. So I would say perseverance, the ability to multitask lots of different things and juggle, and the ability to deal with sort of stress as well. My first career milestone was probably opening the bar at the Burj Al Arab. So the new bar on Gold on 27, it's not that new now, but that was a pretty big milestone for me, sort of designing the bar in the only 7-star hotel in the world. It's a pretty big deal. In my current career as entrepreneur, when we opened the boutique, that was 9 months of seriously hard work, single-handedly, sort of fitting out a 3,000 square foot boutique, rebranding the concept, taking on, 10 times the amount of inventory that we had, trying to hire a team, trying to do all the marketing, trying to do absolutely everything while starting the business and fitting out the shop. So opening those doors, that was a pretty amazing milestone. I think my current milestone is the fact that we've made it through COVID. So there's so many milestones. It's, it's kind of hard to pinpoint one. And when you're a business owner and you're doing it sort of essentially single-handedly, you just have to take every single win that you get, no matter how big and small. So all of those milestones, you've got to try and cling on to those. It makes the hard, dark days a little bit easier to bear. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Cosmo Middle East YouTube channel.